Hail and welcome to the Four Directions. May my podcast be a blessing of love, light, new beginnings, and hope and peace for the universe. Toward the one, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the message, the mystery, the miracle, the Mother, the Spirit of guidance. Everything lost is found again, in a new form, in a new way. Everything hurt is healed again, in a new time, in a new day. Change is. Touch is. Touch is. Change is. Change us. Touch us. Touch us. Change us. Welcome to StarCircle, Season 2, Episode 3. More moving beyond victim consciousness. I'd like to start today by reading a few quotes from a wonderful book entitled Guiding Principles for Life Beyond Victim Consciousness by Lynne, Forrest. It's very, very windy outside today, so you may hear the wind blowing behind my recording today. Victim consciousness is an energy field created by negative mental thoughts, inherited or inflicted, that are strengthened and empowered by unhealthy beliefs. How we deal with life's challenges, not the challenges themselves, determine whether or not we are in victim consciousness. Observer consciousness is a personal state of awareness that allows us to recognize the happenings in our lives as intentional opportunities to further our connection with ourselves and with Source. There's a great deal of scientific evidence for something called the abused chain of abuse. What it means is that people who have been abused tend to abuse others. Victim consciousness, again, is our negative thoughts and beliefs that we've either inherited or they've been inflicted upon us. We verify these unhealthy thoughts and beliefs through 3 roles found on the victim triangle. And we are just spinning around in ourselves and in our relationships, playing one of these 3 roles. Imagine an upside down triangle, and the point at the bottom of the triangle is the victim. And she believes that she's been abused and is weak and needs someone to rescue her. She becomes the rescuer often. Now we're moving up to the base of the triangle, upside down. In the right-hand corner is the rescuer. And the rescuer often is offering unasked for advice and caregiving, and believes her needs don't matter and she has the right to disrespect others' boundaries, to force her advice on them. And then finally becoming angry that her loved ones don't take her good advice, the victim becomes the persecutor. The persecutor is fearful, defensive, and abusive. So interacting from one of these roles is pretty much the style of relating to ourselves and others that many of us know. The goal of all spiritual practice and psychotherapy is to transform yourself into observer consciousness. Now picturing a right side up triangle. Observer consciousness, we welcome the teachings in every present moment. We interact with ourselves and others differently when we respond from these higher frequencies. The observer, the nurturer, and the asserter take the place of the victim, the rescuer, and the persecutor. The observer on the top point of the triangle is being our best self and a compassionate witness to life. The nurturer focuses on taking care of self first and only then extends a hand to others. The asserter perceives life as positively abundant and radiates self-assurance. In my very first episode of my podcast, I shared this important tool in our Natural Mental Health Toolbox, moving beyond victim consciousness, and the 3 steps. The first step is to show up. And in episode 1, I demonstrated a method of showing up for yourself, which is being grateful. The second step in moving beyond victim consciousness is to align with a higher frequency in a daily practice of any kind. This can be meditation, yoga, prayer, a devotional reading, music, dancing, singing. In episode 1, I demonstrated aligning with the preliminary Tara practice, which is just lovely, and I encourage you to revisit that episode. The final step in moving beyond victim consciousness into your role as an observer is to clear. And there are many invaluable techniques to clear negative beliefs, thoughts, and feelings. The emotional freedom technique is the one that I demonstrated in episode 1, but the work of Byron Katie is excellent, and cognitive behavior therapy has been very effective with post-traumatic shock victims. A well-known secret to happiness is that the only thing we can control in life is our reaction. Change the way you think about things that happen. There are never any mistakes, ever. No mistakes, ever. The universe is unfolding as it should. It always has, and it always will. What we are doing here is creating new neural highways. And I'd like to explain a little bit about what that is. You see, our limiting beliefs and fears live in our subconscious. And we can reprogram our brain and our central nervous system by setting the intention to experience a massive transformation. Upgrade your mental software. And in the next segment, I have recorded some beautiful, beautiful affirmations that I hope you will find useful in moving into your observer consciousness. If you can and would like to support my podcast, it would be greatly appreciated. Anchor has a format in which you can make a donation once a month automatically of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99, and you can cancel it anytime. I learned about Anchor from Michael Moore's podcast, Rumble. He said Anchor is a free, easy-to-use platform for making your own podcast, and that Anchor really believes in helping people just like you and me to get our voices heard. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started with your podcast. I know you'll be glad you did. I apologize. The affirmations section coming up next was recorded on a different device at a different time, and you're going to have to turn the volume up. May I suggest you lay down and close your eyes and put your earphones in. I travel the universe, space, and time to develop spiritually and manifest wisdom. I view remotely. I connect with my spirit guides. I reconnect with ancestors. I visit the afterlife and heavens of all the religions in order to enhance my healing abilities. I am an ambassador of universal peace, relating with extraterrestrial intelligence with diplomacy. I get out of my body easily. I stay out longer and longer. I'm highly aware, and I remember my astral projections. I am always present in my body. I am always present in at least 2 places at once. I project my consciousness at will. I know I am safe when I'm out of body. I am all-powerful in the non-physical. I am an expert at conquering fear. Everything I need appears magically before me. I accept any hand, help, or spiritual gifts. I have let go and continue to let go of judgment. I trust my intuition, inner knowing, and intelligent hands. My heart is open and my love light shines brightly. I invoke, I am inspired by, and my path is supported by my lineage of teachers, the enlightened ones, their teachings, and the community of practitioners. I have taken the Bodhisattva vow to attain enlightenment for the sake of all beings. I willingly and fully commit myself to manifesting wisdom mind with the purpose of benefiting all beings. I manifest as the goddess Tara in all her 22 qualities. I receive these gifts as a sacred offering. I celebrate the interconnectedness of all of life. I am nourished. I am strong. I bring benefit to all I touch. I reveal the mind's radiance as the goddess Tara. All obstacles are removed. All needs are satisfied. I am great with money. Money is love. I weigh my perfect weight and am well nourished. I am in love with my daily spiritual practice. I fully and completely let go of any thought, feeling, belief, behavior, or memory that no longer serves me. I totally love and accept myself and know everything always works out for me. I am aware of every breath, breathing in radiant light, breathing out love and compassion. I am gathering the skill and power to bless and empower all beings. I am a capable, powerful, spiritual being. I am always protected in or out of the body. My subconscious accepts my affirmations and multiplies them exponentially. I honor the 4 directions, and they are well balanced in me. My chakras and aura are whole. I am a spiritual transformer. I merge and balance energy fields. I integrate all that I learn. I understand and go with the flow of my emotional guidance system. I am programmed to manifest abundance, optimal health, great relationships, happiness, and inner peace. I live my greatest life so that I can help others live their greatest life. Money flows easily, freely from everywhere. I, my highest self, am in complete control of my mind. My intentions are pure and peaceful. I see myself as the toroidal energy of all that is. I become a vibrational match and shift into the astral worlds at will. I am committed to live my greatest life. Everything is really perfect and wonderful. Beloved one, Almighty Goddess, through the rays of the sun and moon, through the waves of the air and sea, through the all-pervading life in nature and space, purify and revivify us, and we pray, heal our bodies, hearts, and souls. O Thou who art the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the Lord of heaven and Mother Earth, open our hearts that we may hear Thy voice, which constantly comes from within. Disclose to us Thy divine light, which is hidden in our souls, that we may know and understand life better. Most merciful and compassionate Goddess, give us Thy great goodness. Teach us Thy loving forgiveness. Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide. Send us the peace of Thy divine Spirit, and unite us all in thy perfect being. The circle is open but never broken. May the love of the Goddess be forever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again.